What are we talking about today?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to What Are We Talking About? Today, we're talking about Fear the Walking Dead, Episode 6, The Good Man. I'm pretty sure the last episode,
the season finale.
So the wrap-up, this will be our last Fear the Walking Dead review until basically...
Starts again.
Yeah, I don't know when the next season starts, but I'm pretty sure they are already doing a second season. Like, they've already
they
already
already have. That was announced like right after the first episode.
So basically, this episode was the culmination of everything, right? They took on the army.
Yeah.
In a way. They got away. They found a safe haven in a sense, and it looks all good for the next season, sort of. There's been some ups and downs. And I don't know. I kind of almost expected a little more. It was good, but I expected a little bit more. I don't know what.
No, overall, I think I thought there was going to be 9 episodes instead of 6, because that's every time I looked it up they said 9, but that's because they already have like 3.
Yeah,
or
it's
like that
3 mini episodes. Oh,
but
like that, yeah.
Overall, throughout the 6 episodes, I don't know. Like, it was weird for me. Like I was expecting more progression. It seemed, especially now that this was the last episode, that whole jump over that 9 days that we missed, that sort of bugs me.
No, I know.
Like, this show
it
was
seems
supposed to...
they either should have had more in the other episodes or more in this episode. Something was missing.
No, I think it was the other episodes. This one it wasn't bad.
I actually like this episode.
I like this episode.
Other than there was too much weighing on it because all the other episodes left so much out.
But I also feel like they ended slow. Like, it ended off not as good. Yeah. Like, it could have ended... Like,
it wasn't super strong.
Like, it didn't have to be a cliffhanger or something like that, but it could have...
It was a happy ending. It was kind of weird.
It was kind of weird. It wasn't supposed to be a happy ending because of the death of Liza.
But yeah, I get it's
but
just kind of like
it was like
I didn't really care about that character that much. Other than she was the nurse, and I was like, that's good that she's still with them because now they have a nurse. But it's also like I didn't really care for her as a character.
Yeah, me neither. No, it was just, I don't know. Like, overall, I like the series. I like this last episode. But there's a few things I wish they hadn't skipped over. Like, this show is really advertising how it was going to show the beginning of the outbreak, the chaos, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't really show that. I would have really...
It wasn't that much chaos at all, other than that
one
episode we saw.
Yeah, other than that one, the riot going on in the streets. Other than that, we didn't get to see much of that. I really would have loved to have seen the chaos in the streets of LA.
That would be
that whole situation surrounding the arena. I wish we had more of a backstory to that. Give it more
I wonder
meaning.
if they'll give us more, maybe in flashbacks or something. I don't know. Like,
no, because
they haven't done anything.
The only
like
guy who said anything about that arena, like the guy who's Daniel Salazar tortured, the army dude who he tortured, and then he tortured, and then he found out that he had logged that one soldier was the one who put the chains on the doors of the arena, right?
It was him himself who did it.
Yeah, it was him himself. I wish we had followed more of that story. I wish we got to see more of the chaos within that arena before everyone turned.
That's the thing. That seems like they just rounded up all the zombies and somehow. How the fuck did they round up all the zombies and get them into that arena? Or did they just round up all the people while they were alive, trap them in there?
That's what it was going on.
And then
they couldn't contain it, so they were just like, close the arena. Whoever's in there, they're screwed. Yeah.
Man.
But at the same time,
it's still like,
I would have liked to have seen that.
That's the thing. We didn't see much chaos. It was still really small.
It was that's one thing about Walking Dead is they always promise big, huge, awesome. And it always ends up being very small scale.
It is.
I understand it's a TV show. They have a budget, all that sort of stuff. But don't make promises you can't follow up on.
It's true. That's the thing. They kind of made it seem like this last episode was just going to be this massive, huge thing. especially with making it so that the other episodes had less, they kind of made, because they talked about how big this was going to be. It was going to be this mass chaos and stuff. And we didn't really see it through any of the other episodes, so then we all were assuming this last episode is going to be massive with all the chaos. Everything is going to be in here. But all that we saw, yeah, there was the probably the biggest horde we've seen so far until season 6 of Walking Dead comes out.
But at the same time, we still didn't even get to see a whole lot of that going. Like, that whole compound.
No, it just started, and then we saw little glimpses
like
here
that
and
was
there.
other than I really liked it when it was Daniel Salazar walked up and he's just like
yeah, that
Save
was-
your bullets.
save your
Yeah.
ammunition, and then all of a sudden they look over and there's like obviously he must have been the one to let out the zombies out of the arena.
Yeah.
That's actually it's still inconclusive. We don't actually know.
But we can.
Who
It's
knows?
pretty.
But that's
fair to
assumed.
assume.
It's a fairly educated guess, I would imagine.
yeah.
But no, like, overall, like it was a good episode, but I still feel like they're missing out on a lot of stuff.
No, it's true. What? Do you have any thoughts, Cole?
I thought it left a little bit to be desired at the end. They promised that it was going to be so much more, and it sucks. But yeah, no, it was overall. I liked it. Was good. Like it was still. The ending wasn't as strong. I thought that Liza getting bit was a bit of a shock. Yeah,
No,
but,
yeah, I agree. I was surprised at that. Like, it didn't really show when that happened.
That
Yeah.
whole situation where Strand and Nick were stuck on the other side of the door with the mom there, I thought.
Oh, I thought Nick was gonna
Oh,
die. I thought
I
he
was
was
like, no
Yeah.
way.
No way.
Because I didn't think Strand was
Yeah.
going to be that main of a character, and then obviously now he's going to be.
He is.
There's something up with him where he's like some ex-government agent or something like that. I think
But clearly he's
he
not.
knows
He
his
doesn't
shit.
know how to shoot. We saw that. He's not like perfect aim or anything because when
not
those
like-
zombies broke in, he was single-handed and his face was like freaked out and he's just like, just kind of like firing. He didn't really know. It looked like he knew how to
But
handle a gun.
he has something behind him because he almost seemed.
I
Like
agree. He looked like he was assessing all the situations a lot.
But
and
he
stuff.
also, when he was in the cell, it's almost like he had prior knowledge to everything that was going on.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
Like he
also.
had military knowledge. He had knowledge of the outbreak that
Maybe
was going on.
he's just Edward Snowden or whatever.
But no, I thought for sure Nick was gonna die there, and then miraculously the card worked after the like the 7th try.
yeah.
Yeah.
When does that ever happen?
I was
Yeah.
just like this is the first episode of Fear the Walking Dead that I actually felt compelled to fucking like. It was intense enough that I was like saying shit at the TV.
Yeah, you're like, no.
I know you.
Wipe the card on your
Both-
shirt and
yeah.
try again.
Yeah.
Like
Both you guys sat up at that moment I watched, and you guys like both like sat up in
Well,
your chair.
I'm
and
not
it
gonna
was,
lie,
like,
Nick's a
it was
character
awesome,
I don't
yeah.
want.
I don't
me
want him
too.
to die.
Young Johnny
Yeah.
Depp is one of my favorites.
Actually,
Him and
as a matter of
Salazar Slytherin.
Both him or Nick and Strand, I kind of like those characters.
Strand
Even though I
also.
feel like Strand
The Old
is gonna
Spice guy.
he's gonna be like the evil guy in season 2 or something like that. Like he's gonna be the bad guy.
I don't know.
Like
I
don't
feel
know.
like
he's still a very,
I feel like he's the type of guy that's really black and white.
he's very hard to read at this point. still.
Well, yeah, but all what I've read from him so far is that he's the type of guy that's knows what he needs to do, and he's black and white about it. And if you don't agree with what he wants to do or whatever, he'll like leave you behind or whatever. He doesn't care what you think
Well,
if
what
you
about,
don't
what
wouldn't-
about
are
the
no
house
longer
where he's
help his
like
plan?
no one is gonna stay here.
because he was trying to help him still because he knows that having a group is better than having just one person by yourself.
That's true.
At this point, but I think like he left all those other people behind because he knew he was just like I'm sure that key probably worked for more than one log.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah.
So he just left them behind. Like he didn't need their help. He didn't care about them. That he's that type of person where he's not it's not necessarily he's evil, but he's not going to go out of his way to help somebody because he knows it's going to harm him.
I don't know, man. This whole verbal bind he's got with Nick, where he like in that one episode where he basically told Nick that like now that I saved your life, you're my bitch.
Mhm.
Like I still feel like he isn't gonna be the greatest character. Like he's very obviously from what we've seen, I think he's gonna be a very manipulative
No,
character.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
But another thing that kind of like this was just my own thought, Cole. I thought you said you agreed with me there, but I thought Travis was actually gonna die
Yeah.
in this episode. I didn't
Yeah,
think
I
he was
did.
gonna make it. I thought he was gonna die for
I-
purely
yeah.
for the fact that we have Rick being the lead in the Walking Dead, right? So I figured, who knows? Maybe they'll hand off the leads to the female characters of Madison and Liza. Maybe this will be a female-led show.
Madison couldn't be the leader. There's no
No,
way.
I don't like her enough that could happen. Like her character, there's things that bug me about her sometimes.
Every once
It's
in a
like
while
she
she
doesn't-
reminds me of what's that chick's name? Andrea.
Yeah, it's almost like she doesn't know how to make it. Just like she can't decide for herself.
No, it's true.
Because like the times when she's around Travis, she's always agreeing with Travis. But then when she's around Daniel, it's just like, oh well, I'm gonna take his side, and it's just like, well, which side are you on here? Like I can't understand her decision making.
No,
like,
I
I
agree.
can, because she was doing it for the good of her kid. Like she wanted to get her kid back. But at the same time, it was just kind of like I'm confused by her and her decision making.
I know what you mean, and I agree. She kind of is like, sometimes she seems to do things that it's like I agree with, and then every once in a while she does something that it's like,
Well, why did you do that?
yeah,
Like,
it's the dumbest fucking thing you could have done. But I don't know. Overall, I would say that I don't know if this was my favorite of all the episodes, but it was definitely up there. I really, really enjoyed it. But it was a bit of a
really enjoyed it.
disappointment. Like on its own, it was a really good episode. But because of the
It was
previous,
this-
it was supposed to be the season finale, and we thought it was going to be bigger than it was. It kind of was a little bit of a letdown.
yeah.
But overall, it was good.
One
So-
thing I'm a little disappointed in is that we didn't get to see Tobias again.
No, that's true. We
No.
still haven't seen him. Hopefully, he'll come back and see.
I have this feeling that before they actually go to that boat, they're gonna need supplies, right?
Could be.
Who knows? Maybe there's supplies on that. And Strand did say he's
I
prepared.
wonder if that gunshot didn't attract zombies.
That is a good point too. That could be the start.
Who
of
knows
this.
how much time will pass between season 1 and season 2?
Yeah,
though.
exactly. But the school, Tobias had been.
Stocking up shit. Yeah, I know.
Stockpiling.
He probably went back there.
He guaranteed he went back there.
Yeah.
But it's a question of if they are gonna go back there. Like, are they gonna go back and try? Because they
What if
No
they
matter
go back
what,
and he's
they
just
are gonna-
all fucking like just ripped and like all guns and everything, like a couple of bandoliers and shit, and he's
it's
just
not
like
even him anymore.
kills him on sight.
It's like Chris Pratt now. It's like, it was Tobias.
Tobias, yeah.
But no, like they're gonna be faced at some point with the issue of food, water.
No,
they
it's
obviously
true.
got some medicine from the military compound, but like you said, they didn't grab any gauze or any.
No,
Band-Aids,
exactly,
anything.
yeah.
Like they was just
They
like
just grab pills. It's
It
like,
looked like they're
so
just
you're
trying
gonna
to-
feed your son's
I was
addiction.
gonna say they're just gonna get Nick addicted again. Like,
Yeah.
But
Oh, I don't know. These
No.
are all kind of nitpicky things that it's like you pick out every once in a while, but I liked it.
no, I did too. Like I feel
Overall, I liked
I feel like
these
I'm
6 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
They were good. I'm really interested to see how it'll go in the second season though, because I wonder if they're gonna try and continue on with the theme of this is the beginning, or if they're just gonna jump right into this is a different story from The Walking Dead. Like this is just they're already in the zombie apocalypse. Here it is. This is just a different
I
story.
hope that it's a few seasons before it lines up with the start
Yeah.
of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But
Which,
anyways,
didn't they say there was gonna be a character from The Walking Dead in this show? Like in the
I don't
first
know.
season of Fear
they
the
said
Walking
somebody the airplane thing, but
Dead?
that's it.
There was that, but they're gonna be coming into the second
Could
season.
be.
I thought I heard a rumor or something like that there was gonna be a character from the original Walking Dead cast, not the original, but within those 5 seasons or whatever, one of
Yeah.
the characters was gonna be in this show. But obviously, we haven't seen anyone.
Maybe
I
it'll
didn't
be the
know- I
kid
didn't
who
notice
plays the
any- I
penguin
didn't notice any
on the Batman movie or on Gotham. Like he was in the like one episode. Remember?
Yeah.
It could be just somebody
Well,
like
no,
that.
like that's the thing is like maybe I wasn't paying attention and I didn't see like an Easter
But anyways.
egg or something like that. That was
We'll talk more about this. We're about in the podcast. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.